What's up, everybody? This is Blaze coming to you with a new video about Dragon Ball Z, and this discusses the problem. One of the main problems with Dragon Ball Z is the fact that there are no other races that are strong enough to fight now. It's just all Saiyans. That's a big problem for me. In the Android saga, they had Piccolo fighting then. Basically, the saga where they had, the most people fighting was the Saiyan saga. They had Tien, they had Shao Su, they had Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo. I'm just naming the 9 Saiyan people who were in the Z fights at the time. But basically, after that fight, everything just started to go downhill. They had Krillin and Piccolo in the Namek saga, and then after that, it was mostly, it was just Piccolo. Piccolo was the last one standing who wasn't a Saiyan. His last great fight was against Android 17, which was one of the greatest fights. So you haven't watched that fight, pull it up on YouTube, watch it somewhere. It's probably one of the best fights on DBZ. Anyways, after that, nothing from Piccolo. And then in the Buu saga, who do you see fight in the Buu saga? You see Goten, you see Trunks, you see Gohan, you see Vegeta, you see Goku. Nobody else to be seen. I mean, that gets boring. I mean, nobody else strong enough. They have these powers, but they aren't strong. But they aren't strong enough to fight any of the bad guys anymore. So, like, what the hell? Like, but for the Buu saga, Piccolo, he was on the sidelines and he was kind of making jokes, and he was a little bit more goofier than the Buu saga, when he was with Gotenks. I mean, it was just, I would rather have Piccolo out there on the battlefield actually fighting. Why take one of the greatest fighters and not make him stronger? Make him fuse with another Namekian. Come up with some storyline where he gets stronger, not weaker. I mean, he's just getting, basically weaker because as the bad guys go on, he's just getting stronger. And that'd be a big problem for me if they made a new Dragon Ball Z series and everybody was a Saiyan. Other people might want to see the Namekians fight or the humans fight, but everything has been completely taken over by the Saiyans. Saiyans are great, don't get me wrong. I like the Saiyans. I like the way their powers work. I like how they get stronger and stronger as they get beat up, and the transformation, Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, and 4, they're all great. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not trying to hate the Saiyans. It's probably actually my favorite race on DBZ, but they should add a different race to the Z fighters. As an example, they could add an android, or a Namekian, or make Piccolo stronger. I mean, there's a bunch of things that they could do, but don't make this one group the strongest. That's what I hate about a lot of animes. They usually make like one person, or like towards the end, or one group the strongest. For example, they're doing the same thing with Naruto. Nobody's as strong as Naruto and Sasuke, and I could see that like later on. Like, for example, when Naruto fought Pain, nobody but him could beat Pain. Like I stopped watching Naruto a while ago, but I noticed that Naruto and Sasuke later on, they're going to be the strongest ones. No one else is going to be stronger than them. And Dragon Ball Z is basically did the same thing. And if they make a new series, they need to add somebody else to the Z fighters who is strong and can fight with the Saiyans, because it gets boring. It gets boring seeing the same thing. You want to see someone else fight. You don't want to see the Saiyans fight all day. Anyways, tell me what you think about this. What do you think? Would you like to see another race fight besides the Saiyans? Because Saiyans are completely taking over Dragon Ball Z. Anyways, make sure you give this video a like, comment, subscribe if you like it. Also, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links are in the description. Peace, people.